You're listening to the Sans Pants Network.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
Today we're asking the important question. How would you use a multiverse for personal profit or financial gain?
That works.
Personal profit, financial gain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal profit is the same as personal gain, and financial gain is the same as financial profit. It works.
It makes sense. That was what we wrote down. That's the
100%.
question.
Exactly.
What we expected to
One
hear
take,
you
baby.
say.
Question,
Yeah.
I guess, with this. So we are, as we are...
Trying to make money or
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
I've got the multiverse in front of me. So if I was to access a multiverse, is it like, what am I seeing? Is it like just like, there's like, say, is a Spider-Man over there? Is it like me as a Spider-Man over there?
Well, I
is it
guess
me
if
as more
one, it will
successful
be.
One, it
over
will
there?
be you as
So
a
it's like
Spider-Man.
infinite possibilities. How much is a similar? Because I was thinking this the other day when I was reading. I think it was one of my little stories.
Yeah.
June?
Dude's a big story,
It's a big
dude.
bloody story.
About
most of it
worms.
is just like thoughts.
Yeah.
Anyway, why he become worm?
Is that a thought he has?
No, that's a thought I have. How he become worm? Oh, he become worm that way. I guess
Why
there would
don't
be a
get-
multiverse where I become worm.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I guess if
Yeah,
it's an
I was-
infinite multiverse, there would be a universe where that version of me was the God Emperor who became a worm that was reading a story
Yeah.
about the alternate version of me, but as a podcaster.
Multiverses
Yeah.
is dangerous because if there's an infinite number of possibilities.
The answer to everything is yes.
Well, that means there's a possibility. I was going to be like, that means the moment I have access to the multiverse, there's a multiverse where Jackson had access to the multiverse and comes into my universe and shoots me in the head.
Yeah, 100%. But there's also another multiverse where he
Where that doesn't
he
happen.
doesn't shoot in the head. So I was reading.
And a quick Jackson also comes into the multiverse and catches the bullet.
Yeah.
Eats it.
Ooh.
I hope he makes that noise too. I liked that noise.
It was good. Yeah, because I was reading. I think it was like the Ultimate Alliance, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Or like the where they're bringing back the Ultimate Universe in X-Men. No, in Marvel, and like
It's
the
good to
maker.
bring it back.
Yeah.
It is good. The maker, who was the Reed Richards of that universe.
Right. Yeah.
He arsehole. Most Reeds are.
Scumbag Reed.
Yeah. And so, he's goes, uses his little time alternate reality machine. And he goes back in, it looks at that and looks at all the times where, shit happened and went down.
Yeah.
And he stops it from happening. So, a spider about to bite at Peter Parker's like, no, it ain't.
Okay.
A gamma bomb meant to come off and, blah, blah. No, it ain't.
Right.
And so it's it's because it's not just alternate universe in that point of, things are different. It's timelines are different.
Yeah.
So you can kind of jump, at this point in time, it's different because it's happening, different. Like in The Flash.
Yeah, okay.
A movie
yeah.
that a lot of people saw.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cultural
The
touchstone. Yeah.
spaghetti theory, where it's just some things happen early, some things happen later, whatever. But by and large, a lot of things stay the same.
Yeah.
So in that kind of situation,
Was
you're
that the message?
yeah.
That most things stay the same?
Some things stay the same. It just happens either very parallel to each other, but
Yeah.
little things are differently, or some things happen earlier than later. But basically, it's just a big mess of spaghetti.
And
Yeah.
it depends on what your multiverse is like too, because if there's a finite number of extra universes,
Yeah.
then with the maker going back and being like, no Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But if it's a normal multiverse, then there is.
Yeah.
That's just the one Spider, and there's no alternate timelines really. There's just other universes where that thing happened or didn't.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
because
because
it seems-
if it's infinite, even basic things like, are you alive or dead in this timeline?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
answer is
That is
Yes.
a pretty basic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
yeah, because if it's an infinite, that means you're alive in an infinite amount and dead in an infinite amount. Because
Right.
infinite isn't an actual number.
Yeah,
It's a
that's true.
number.
No, it's yeah.
In a way,
Yeah.
all numbers are concepts.
No.
Math is a concept, Jackson.
I would say one is real.
Why? Prove it.
If I've got one apple and you've got one apple,
Yeah.
and then I give you my apple, how many apples do I have?
We're not inventing the new math on this podcast.
There's a thing zero being there's pages in it. Oh wait, no. What I was thinking of is how 0.999999999
Oh, it's the same
one.
as one. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
And it's but it's not, but it is.
But it is.
Yeah, because of 0.999 recurring, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is one. It is
one.
effectively one.
No,
Yeah.
it is one.
Because it's
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Because a third of something is 0.3.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you have 3 of the things, that's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's
It's
0.9.
actually
Yeah.
0.99
Yeah.
recurring.
Yeah.
A third of a thing is 0.33 recurring.
So I was thinking, because like when it comes to say the Marvel universe, or
It's fucked
even
up when
sort
a
of,
calculator fucks
Yeah.
up recurring and then just
Error.
throws a 4 at the end there. It's point 33333333333
4? Calculator,
okay.
you sure? Have a think.
And then with 60, like with the,
Yeah.
it's like 6666667.
Yeah.
yeah, just rounding up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that you get the 1 that actually you get a 1.1.
1.01?
1.0.
Anyway, go on.
So it's like with Marvel Universe and those kind of things as well, and like in like DC as well.
Yeah.
Usually it's the same person. Usually it's like, oh, this universe will have a Peter Parker that gets bitten by a spider,
Yeah.
right? And so it's just kind of like, oh, I could use, having that knowledge, like the base knowledge of like what are the things that always stay the same. And then you can kind of either prevent that or utilize that just like because the maker is being like, right, I'm gonna stop that.
Yeah.
And what I find like so you can really use a lot of that just for your own knowledge to be like, well, sweet, I can then start making some moves.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, well, there's this guy, he's always Spider-Man, and if I go
Yeah.
to these universes and he's not Spider-Man yet, therefore he's actually like, he's only like a teen there, so it has to happen between this time and this time. With enough multiverse, you could kind of really hone in and figure out which spider gets like when he gets bit by that spider.
Are
or
you
what
going to try and
happens.
become
And then-
Spider-Man?
well, maybe why not?
Yeah,
It
okay.
seems kind of fun.
Yeah. No, hey, that's a very valid use of a multiverse.
But,
To be Spider-Man.
but also, I mean,
But
you'll
then-
also then have to find the multiverse where you being bitten by a spider works.
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
also there would be a universe where I am currently Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's an infinite
Yeah.
universe.
But then how, because I guess it's before our
we-
brains start
Yeah.
leaking out of our ears
Already
and we start
happening.
Yeah,
blowing
yeah.
up and screaming.
Yeah.
So my question before
Yeah.
that is,
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say the best way to look at it will be like you now
Yes.
open a multiverse, so you can't just like go to like you can't.
here's my question. Is
Yeah.
it, am I observing or can I go into
You
it?
can go in. You can go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's more dangerous.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's okay. But you're not jumping into bodies. You are.
Yeah, I
going
know.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not like...
So it's not like I want to be Spider-Man. I'll just go to
I'm
the
not-
multiverse.
No.
where I'm
Scott
Spider-Man.
Bakula.
No, you're not. We're not
You're not
quantum
quantum
leaping.
Not quantum leaping.
No.
Thank you.
No, we're not Scott Bakulaing.
Yeah.
Scott Bakulum.
Yeah, we're
Penis
not...
bone.
Yeah. We're not Scott Bakulaing, we're slidering.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Jerry O'Connoring?
Yeah. So what? Because like, okay, you could find a universe where you're Spider-Man. How does
Yeah.
that help this
Well, this
universe?
is my question.
Joel Zammit?
I
Yeah.
guess personally, I would be like, what is it? Where can? Ultimately, I'd probably once again just go to a beach.
Okay. All right. Finding a universe where there is a beach.
The beach is extra good.
Yeah. What if I could go to a universe where they've just like, I don't know, there's a pill or something I can take and all my pain
The
goes
beach
away.
pill. Oh, right.
And then I get to lay in a hammock for a bit.
Okay.
So you want to go?
Actually,
You want to
Let's
take
say fuck
ambien
this.
and go to the beach?
Yes. Yes.
You could do that there.
I know. Why not? That's what I want to
I don't know,
Those
dude.
are the hard-hitting questions we should be asking. Where's my Ambien and why am I not on the beach?
I don't know, dude. You're in the studio with us.
Using a
fucked up.
multiverse to do something you could do right now
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, what about I could get access to a lot of multiversal drugs
Oh, okay.
and go out in a blaze of glory?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well,
End your life with the multiverse. That's
Well,
awesome to be like.
that just seems like a byproduct.
That's
because
so
I,
funny to
I
be like,
have
infinite
no,
possibilities?
Yeah.
time to
I'm
die.
done.
I have
want none of
no
them.
impulse control.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
If I have access to a multiverse, oh no.
Yeah, I guess that's a real.
It's heroin that you won't get addicted to and you'll die. It'll just give you a good euphoric
Well,
feeling.
but
then you'll get addicted to it and die. I'll find a way.
So you're now taking heroin at the beach.
Multiverse.
Heroin at the beach. Romantic.
Yeah.
I like as well because
Blissed out, sleep on your side, you'd be all good.
See a crab?
Cool.
Oh,
Actually, I'd probably try and find a multiverse where they've sort of done the Matrix, where I can just sort of plug myself into.
why do you keep
What?
so like okay, so you got the multiverse,
Yes.
infinite possibilities,
Yeah.
What
but
if
then
I
you
do-
keep trying to go somewhere where you are starting again somehow.
It's like
'Cause, like, you're like, I want- I
we have a
want-
machine that'll dream for you. I'm like, oh baby, put me in
Is
there.
dreaming hard for you?
It just seems like maybe the machine might put me in a better place. You know?
you're using the multiverse to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like surely you could go to a universe where it feels like being on heroin all the time, but you're fine. because there's an infinite possibilities.
I'm worried about our friend's imagination.
I'm worried that if we didn't get that information into him beforehand, he went to the first universe that had heroin.
He went to the first universe that had a big bed.
He actually didn't even leave our universe.
He realized that this universe has it. I guess I'd go to a universe that would have like something where it's like, like a little pill or whatever. You're like, hey, eat this. Look at my abs now. And you eat this. You're like, oh, you're living forever, or maybe not forever. That seems too much. No, thank you.
Okay.
But like, go
to the pill universe.
Go to the pill universe. Get pilled.
Okay, let's say you've got the multiverse before you. You've cycled through it. You're minority reporting, and you pick Pillverse.
Yes,
now in Pillverse, there is a pill for anything.
Yes.
What do you want? Abs is what you've picked already.
But
That's
my question
great.
here
Abs
is,
in bed, by the sounds
yeah,
of things.
but the question though is like, but then if there's a pill for abs in bed, I mean, like,
There's already a pill for bed.
but there's already a pill for bed.
It's got a sleeping.
It's called, I was gonna say it's called bed. I'm just
And
like,
there's kind of a pill for abs. It's called
Steroids.
yeah.
But I guess these pills have no negative side effects.
Well, yeah. I'm also like, but if I do that, I'm like, but then everyone in that universe is doing it, so it's just like.
But then you just come back to this
Yeah,
universe.
what do you
Like,
mean?
it's like everything seems meaningless now.
Well,
I think I'd fall into a deep depression.
okay.
Okay, well, that's not
That changed
personal
from
gain or
heroin.
financial profit.
Heroin will do that to you.
I was hoping to do the opposite.
Well, for a bit.
Yeah.
So,
Could I-
okay.
Could I find a version of me
Yeah.
who's very wealthy
Yes.
and is doing great?
Yeah.
Get a brick.
Yeah, of course you could kill rich you.
And
But I don't know
brick
why you
him
just
and-
need the
and-
pill that made you rich.
And then just become him.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just feels like cheating.
yeah, well, I mean,
Taking a pill.
why not go to
Murder isn't cheating.
Go to a
Murder
universe
and
where it
stealing an
rains
identity.
gold and then collect some in a sack, come back to your universe.
Yeah, I just
I don't
feel-
know, I found it.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
yeah. But like, I don't know. I feel like once I do that, it just feels like everything becomes meaningless. Oh, I got gold.
And then you spend it on stuff.
Maybe you can only use the multiverse so that you don't kill yourself in this situation. Why don't you...
Fair.
Why don't we say you've got access to the multiverse for 24 hours?
Oh,
okay.
Okay, knowledge then.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
fair.
time travel, multiverse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, multiverse could be also a bit of, no, not a bit of time travel, but like it happens at
You
different
could, well,
times.
if it's an infinite possibility,
yeah,
you
it
could
does.
travel back to a universe or to a universe where,
Currently, it's 1990.
yeah.
Oh, the 1990 universe.
Wait, why do I go back? Fuck.
Yeah,
It's
you're gonna
currently...
get
90s verse,
Shit,
baby!
shit.
Puddle of mud!
fucking hates me.
Are they a 90s band or an early 2000s
Oh,
band?
fuck, I might
Let
have
us know in the
fucked up.
comments. I'm pretty sure it's like 2003.
Yeah, probably.
Damn it.
2000,
Well,
yeah.
you know about Puddle of Mud.
I could be Puddle of Mud before Puddle of Mud.
They are well.
But then when I come back here, it's not in the 90s. Everyone's like, why did you start a Puddle of Mud cover band?
Also, you start Puddle of Mud in 1990. That's
Yeah.
before Nevermind. So you're making a post grunge album before grunge explodes. So it's
Pre-grunge.
probably not.
What
Probably
if-
not making any money
Okay,
or
how
any
about-
cultural impact.
I was gonna. Okay, what about if rather than go in the 90s, you go forward.
Okay.
Let's see, where maybe like say 2030s.
Okay.
You get a demo disc of like a tape or whatever, whoever the fuck is popular then, and then bring that back.
As someone that
Ruin
listens,
some music.
well, yeah, as someone
Okay.
that listens to a lot of music, I think if you did do that,
Yeah.
nothing would happen.
Yeah.
Because I think that
Can I steal people?
you can
Yeah,
try.
you can do anything.
You-
You,
even
you,
if even
you
if
got
you
a
took-
sack, you got a dream, you're fine.
Back to the Future, I think, has tricked you.
Yeah.
Because if you just put a band from the future on a stage, the crowd will react in the same way that if you put a band. I mean, if one of the guys
Well,
has like
it's more of Bill and Ted's tricking me.
Yeah. You're not the greatest band in the
Yeah, I'm
universe.
not.
though.
I'm me.
Yeah.
Well, Mexico could I kidnap a scientist and like you fix this problem, but then there'll be a universe
What problem?
like global warming, or like the systemic problems of society.
Can
Did
one
they fix it out?
scientist
Where are you
do
getting the
that?
scientist from?
Oh,
Science realm.
Science
I
realm,
guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
Clever zone.
Go to the science realm in the clever zone.
Oh,
cluster.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
If I could find Clever Zone
Yeah.
or Clever Realm,
Yeah.
and I'll drink some of that juice because I really need it.
So you
Okay.
need to get a clever juice realm.
Yeah, Clever Juice Realm. Drink the Clever Juice,
Yeah.
and then I'll figure out what to do with the multiverse.
Are
Okay.
you?
Because I know enough to know that I don't know shit.
So you drink the juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's used some of your multiverse time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're running.
Yeah.
I hope that juice works straight away.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to go to a universe where it does work straight away. The instant clever juice realm.
Instant Clever Juice Realm.
What happens if you double up on slow clever juice and instant clever
Well,
juice?
I'm going to be very clever.
You're going to be very clever, and then in like a couple of hours, you're going to get another hit
Very
of
clever.
smarts. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of trying to think of like, what problems do I currently have that could be fixed by a multiverse? Because ultimately, it'll just be like seeing a bunch of different, and if it's an infinite possibilities, they'll be like, because they'll be like, oh man, look at that Zammit, he's real fucked up. He's fucking up bad.
that's
That
true.
sucks. I'm doing so much better than that Zammit. Eat shit, that Zammit.
That might make you feel better.
That's going to make me feel great. That Zammit's doing so much better than me.
Yeah, that'll make you feel
And then
bad.
maybe you're going to be like, oh, why? What's the difference? And what
then
if it's something like real small? That'll kill me.
Yeah, sliding
That'll
doors
ruin
moment.
my life.
But what if-
Even thinking about it's ruining my life.
Like 10 years ago, you picked a more orthopedic shoe.
Yeah.
It fixed
I'm like,
every
that's it?
problem.
That was the issue?
That one where I bought a pair of Converse instead of a pair of sandals or whatever. and that
damn
was
it.
the downward trend.
That day you
yeah,
spoke
yeah.
to Jackson instead of speaking to a college professor.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, hey, do you know Jackson? It was
That
my
ape
That
boy.
guy who got his penis caught in a Coke can?
in first year of teaching. I remember him. He got his penis caught in a coke can. Yeah, it was messed up. But anyway, we've here's our doctorates.
Yeah.
Here's our successful big building of a house.
Yeah, Jackson tragically, the boy who got his dick stuck in a Coke can tragically died 3 weeks later when he didn't have friends to stop him from walking onto the road without looking.
I gotta go to the hospital to get this coke off my dick. Oh!
I thought you were going to say walked across the ice and fell through. I got to go to the hospital now. Remind me, is it up the road or across the lake? I'm nude in my mind, too.
Yeah, of
Well, I
course.
want everyone to see the Coke
Well,
can.
of course, you gotta show the doctors this.
Yeah.
And you go to maybe like a universe where I'm not doing great, and maybe take him to be like, "Hey, buddy, we got this," and take him out of there,
okay.
a bit altruistic.
You just said
Yeah.
that if you saw
I know.
a better version
the-
of yourself, so what you were
maybe
doing.
he'll take me in.
Wait, what? So you find a worse
So
version of
because I'm
yourself
like,
and he takes you
well,
in?
no, a better version. So I look
okay.
at myself in the version of me that's doing kind of crappy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
initially I'm like, yeah, I'm doing better than me, but then I'm like, well, that's still me.
It's you, yeah.
And I feel a bit guilty now, and so I'm like,
But you
well,
just
if I
said-
could be like, hey, buddy, I got this. I've opened up this portal. Come through, and maybe we can let's get
Yeah.
your life on track, and then it closes behind him, and I'm like, well, that sucks for you, buddy, but don't worry, I'm moving forward. But if I'm thinking
have
that,
24 hours, yeah.
then there's a better version of me that probably is also thinking that, and then I might get napped.
And what you might end up in...
Didn't you just suggest that if you met a far better version of yourself and it was a simple fix, that you may have unalived yourself?
Yeah, that was a thought.
So
But if there's,
aren't you worried about
But if they're better than the worst ones,
the worst
I'm
ones
getting
that
bricked in the head.
No. What you have deemed as a kind thing, which
Yeah.
is take the lesser Zammit
Yeah.
to meet you and then a better Zammit, they're gonna feel terrible because their brain will probably work similar to yours.
Yeah.
You've killed a man.
Yeah.
What? But
Well, but we're trying to, because they're like, well, we can nub this out together. How can we get your life on track? But that's that kind of altruistic kind of version of me. But I'm like still going to be jealous of like
Also, what's
better
the-
me.
But also,
Personal
if
gain and financial profit, because you go to a multiverse for 24 hours where you attempt to fix a worse version of you's life, then come back to your normal thing, and then what?
Well, I guess it's
24 hours is up, what
well,
are you
it's
doing?
personal gain in that I'm like, I learned that lesson that, some Zammits have it harder than me.
That's true.
That's you're using the multiverse to.
I learned a lesson.
Okay.
Sometimes I need to learn a lesson.
You basically learn when your parents were like, you got to finish your plate because there's starving children. That's the lesson you're learning. But in this...
You think you have it hard, alternate Zammit. You have it so easy.
but in an...
First line of Catcher in the Rye. No, Great Gatsby. Sorry, not Great Catcher in the Rye.
But in an infinite multiverse, there is... I mean, I don't know if this is true, but there would be an ideal Zammit, right? There would be the best possible Zammit.
Yeah, like
so what
Superman.
if he took you all under his wing?
Yeah, in fact, he should, right?
You all live at his mansion together or
24
something.
hours.
An infinite amount of people.
Okay, well, yeah, look,
Because
fair.
not only would there be the ideal Zammit, right?
Yeah.
But there'd be the close to ideal Zammit.
That's true.
And there'd be also the close to ideal Zammit.
Yeah.
And so there'd be
The
a
very worst Zammit.
so there'd be a
Find out what led you down
Where's
that
the very
path.
worst Zammit? Why are you looking at me? What are you doing? What's wrong with?
Only one of us ever became a podcast.
How am I worse than Turtle Zammit?
Look at completely addicted to heroin, Zammit.
Yeah, he's got his life together, dude. He loves heroin and he does it. Fuck. That would suck to learn. And well, I would, because you would start delineating between your alternate selves. What would you, like, what douche are you? What Zammit are you? What Jackson am I?
Yeah, where am I in the list?
Yeah.
No matter what, it's gonna fuck me up.
What if I found that every other Jackson was born bald?
Most people are born bald.
No, but like they never grew hair.
Oh, okay.
That would fuck me up if they were like.
Why is
But it's
that?
Because why is every other Jackson an egg Jackson?
No,
and I'm
but it's
going over there?
infinite, so there would be an infinite number that are, infinite number that aren't, and also because
Well,
infinite sucks.
But is there like and I know this is further exploring the terrifying concept of the infinite, but is there kind of like a curve where down one side there's Jacksons that are dead?
Yeah.
So I don't see them, and down the other
100%.
side there are Jacksons that have ascended to a higher form of being.
the Jacksons that went to heaven.
The godhood.
Yeah, they're energy now
But
or
this is
whatever.
like, but this is talking us about the constant that is like this is the Jackson or the Zammit or the Dusha that you know that's the right common egg, right? Because there's the whole the alternate cum theory.
Yes,
Because if they blew Dad blew his load a little bit earlier, a little bit later.
Yeah.
Different Zammit, different Dusha, different Jackson.
That's true.
And then that goes all the way down, the line of Zammits. line of Baileys.
I guess it makes it easier because it is fewer people, though it is still infinite, to be like, but we're all this sperm. You know what I mean? We came out at this time. We got in the egg in this place or whatever.
yeah.
It was this kind of day.
The egg from behind, baby. That's
Mom and Dad had both had a Monster Energy drink beforehand or whatever. That's how I
shot out of my dad's dick and nuts like a bullet.
Yeah. Like I find like the third child of like the Zammit family, but they fucked a day later, and they're like that whole family unit is incredible. I'd be like, what? One day?
One day is all
That
it
was
took?
it?
Yeah, that is a fear.
I'm too scared of the multiverse.
I think you've gone
You know
down.
how I'm gonna personal? I'm shutting it down.
Yeah, that's right. Press the button.
Don't engage.
No.
No, thank you.
I think you've made the wrong decision in the sense
Straight
of like,
away.
don't interact with yourself because infinite's too big.
Yeah, that's true.
Stay out of your own way. Who cares about other? Use it for like, if you're using it for financial gain, I don't know, just fucking buy a lotto ticket, go to the universe where that wins, claim it.
Yeah, but then I've got alternate universe money where.
Who cares?
But what do you mean? Who cares? It's not gonna be valid for our universe.
How will they know?
Or you go to a universe where it is valid for
Yeah.
our universe, whatever. You go to a universe where the money is the same.
There's infinite amount of universes, so
Yeah,
I can
good
go to a universe that's identical to this one, except the money works.
You could go to a universe that's identical to this one where you, Joel Dusha, that universe's Joel Dusha, has lived your identical life up to the point you enter where they didn't even die, they just disappeared. And they just won the lottery.
Yeah.
And you just slot in,
Yep.
you're good.
Yeah.
And then if like,
Then I'm living, but then
I wonder if that will eat at me. Like if I'm like, these aren't actually the people I know.
Yeah, because they're not.
But they
But they
everything is
are.
identical. You never notice a difference.
But I would know.
But
I
you
would have a horrible secret.
Yeah, horrible.
a horrible secret no one would ever believe,
Our
too.
confessions. So I hopped into
I
dimensions.
stole a man's body.
He was
Life.
gone.
Life, not body.
But,
yeah.
Well,
I think what
it's-
would stress me there is like, I'd be like, something must be different.
gotta be
What
something
is it?
yeah,
I
but
would much prefer if we were Scott Bakulaing.
yeah, look, does Scott Bakulaing solve some of these problems?
Yeah.
But I would be thinking in your situation there, JD, I'd be like, the difference is that version of me disappeared mysteriously.
But
That's
why?
the change in
That
this
can't
universe.
That would
be
eat me too.
the only.
Where'd he go?
Is this,
That could happen to me.
What happened?
Is this
Does he have a
universe
dark secret that I don't know about?
Is this universe where that just happens?
Yeah.
Is it like a recurring thing where he went into another multiverse?
Yeah. Because
no.
if I have access
You've
for
just
24
all
hours,
moved up the line.
then someone else, like another version of me, would also
Someone
at
stole
that
my
time.
life. That motherfucker.
But then I stole his wife.
Wife, no wife.
Oh, I thought you said wife.
I'm not
But I
married.
would- Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'd steal me's wife, and
You
someone
stole-
else would steal my wife.
You stole
But
your own
then-
wife.
So it's funny to imagine you being like, this is too weird, jumping back to your universe, but there's
there's
you.
another-
And they're like, brother, get out of here.
Did I take your universe, or did you just Are you from a different
I
universe?
moved up a line like you did.
My universe was slightly worse than this one, dude.
So that one was slightly better?
yeah.
Well,
I didn't notice. Yeah, because it's slightly better. You don't notice.
marginal, dude. It's marginal.
Aren't you like worried about the people that you know and love actually not being the people you know
Of
and love?
course.
Yes, it's eating me up inside. I posted to our confessions, but no one believed me. They downvoted me.
Benedusha jumps from the universe that's slightly worse into that of like moving up the line again. I would be scared jumping back. The guy's bald. Why? Why does this keep happening?
I'm not worried about the baldness. I'm just worried about why is it just me with hair?
Jump into the universe that has the money, and everyone's like, "Oh, you got hair now, Jackson." What the fuck is going
Oh,
on?
did you use your lottery money to get hair?
Why
Yeah.
didn't I have hair?
Yeah,
I don't know, dude. You were born like that. I am so scared. I am freaking out,
Looking
guys.
around, everyone else has got luscious hair. You Barry, you're like, you're not bald. Why am I bald?
Why was I bald?
Why-
Medical marvel.
Why
what
was
the fuck
he
is going
bald?
on?
What does that mean?
Are they all bald?
Well, could you jump into a universe where it rains cash and just collect enough and come back to our
I
universe?
think that if I'm going to a universe where I can win the lottery ticket wins, I take that
Yeah.
money, provided the money doesn't look like, I don't know, fish.
yeah.
And it's just
Oh,
regular
no, I want
money.
the fish cash.
I want the fish money. But then, but you're still using like again. It's just like, oh, I got money, and you come back and you're like, yeah, I got the money. Yeah, it becomes a little bit meaningless.
I don't know
No, it's
about
not.
that.
You got the multiverse for 24 hours.
It's like if
It's
somebody.
like when you win a fucking shopping spree and you got 30 minutes to grab whatever you want from
Yeah.
a
I
shelf.
just don't think I'd ever get that high. I'd ever reach that high again.
What high?
No, 30 minutes getting anything
Oh,
I want
right.
from the top of the shelf.
That is awesome.
And then it's like, oh, I had access to the multiverse in 24 hours, and all I used it to do was grab cash.
probably
Cash goes.
you might go insane and be like,
But-
I gotta
okay.
get back in somehow using my fortune.
All right,
you know?
I'll win the most amount of money I can think of in this lottery ticket, and then I'll go to the porno-realm, spend the last spend the last 20 hours of the 24 hours
What?
just absolutely
Just ruin yourself.
You will just dissolve, dude. Yeah.
Okay, could I go to like the universe that everything is like exactly the same as of my universe?
Yeah.
but it just happened 30 years before,
Wait. What?
why?
and then I can then meet myself as a how old am I now? Maybe 40 years.
Okay.
Meet myself as an old man and be like, where did it all go wrong? What
Okay.
regrets do you have?
Yeah, that's true. You could be like, hey, give me the
Why
advice. What am I
you-
gonna do?
I'm
Every
not in
deci-
a good place right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, it's no good.
But also
Yeah.
finding that out,
Yeah.
like, where did it all
Now
go
the
wrong?
responsibility is on you to fix it.
Exactly. Well, yes.
That's scary.
Or it's like, hey, did we live a good life?
oh,
No, no one does.
And then, well, he might have. I don't know. I can live in hope.
Also, old people are dumb as shit. Their brains don't
yeah,
work.
but
I find old me lying in a decrepit shack somewhere.
And you're
then
like, hey,
something went
Jackson,
wrong.
I open the door to be like, hey, me, and he set up a booby trap, and I get shot with a shotgun. And he's like, you from the government? Oh, my life went really, really bad. And then I bleed out in his front porch.
and he starts fading away because for some reason, even though it's a multiverse,
What?
His hair starts going out.
What does this mean? This raises further questions, but I'm dying, so I'll never solve them. Goodbye, Jackson. He knew.
He knew.
I knew that you'd come to looper me on my deathbed.
Well, I guess because it all happened. Yeah, I guess you.
How do
would
we
know,
remember
'cause
the
he
plot
would've-
of Looper? No, it's a
he-
different universe. It's
Yeah.
not time travel.
Yeah, but because if he would have had access to the multiverse 40 years before I did, then he would have done the same thing. Because ultimately, I'm just me.
What?
No.
Speaking to an elderly version of yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what is the appeal?
Well,
There
it's-
is nothing they can say that will not fuck your life up forever.
Well, it'd be to see, did we do well?
Yeah.
In like, from our own, I guess, perspective.
But then you're going back.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not good knowledge to have.
That would stress me out because I would feel a pressure to make it good. And if
And that's maybe also what I need.
well, hey, if it works for you, God bless.
I reckon if I spoke to older me and they revealed anything about my life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I fucked it. you have wrecked my life by telling me this. Like, imagine finding out.
Rebel against it then. Really, like, oh, you think you led the good life? I'll show you
I'll
a good
lead
life.
the best fucking life, old man.
But even like,
He's like, I don't care. Go away.
I'm gonna die soon, brother. Get out of here. What would be the worst thing to hear from old you? What would,
just
what
like-
would destroy you the most?
imagine finding out. I mean, yeah, like finding out you're married to someone, but it's not your current partner.
that would
And
be
it's
crazy.
someone you know, especially for the man in the room that's already married.
That's wifed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
true. What would
fucked
you
me
do?
up.
Your old
What
Zammit's
happened?
like,
Yeah, and then that would wreck the marriage anyway, because you'd be like, well, it ends. I know it ends.
Well, everything ends, but like, what happened? Say it was like a tragic accident or something like that. I'm like, we can prevent this maybe. And then I go insane if I can't prevent it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What if it's not a tragic accident? What
What
if you
if I-
find out
yeah.
you
He's
both
like, we
just
just
get
fell out of
cold on
love,
each
yeah.
other?
Damn, why? Was there anything?
Yeah, that's what I
I was like,
mean.
was there any one inside the incident? They're like, no, it's just time,
Just over
buddy.
time, dude.
Oh my god, that's gonna
You just drifted apart.
fucked me up already.
Yeah.
Would you go back and just call it?
No.
I think I might.
I think I try. The thing is, like, you go back and you do all the best you could do to try and, like, you know, be like,
Drive me
you're
crazy.
acting like it's on the rocks already.
Yeah.
and that might be the thing that makes it go on the rocks.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want any of this. Like, get back and
That's
say,
why, but
knock, knock,
okay,
babe, Dumpsville, population you.
that's
And
crazy.
I'm out of there. I'm smoke. Yeah.
But do you see anything as wasting time, just currently in life?
Yeah. No.
Then staying with someone knowing that you're gonna break up doesn't matter.
Well, I
it's
could
not
be doing
wasting.
other stuff.
But also, it's like,
But if you feel like that, you could be doing that now.
yeah, but then it's kind of like, well, was it wasting time, or did I, you know, what I
Yeah,
I
I was
learned,
with someone
grew?
that. Yeah, I was
I
with someone
learned
that I
a lot.
loved until they stopped loving me.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, again, you know, we've all been in, like, well, no, you haven't.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, had, like, you know, long relationships that have ended. It's like, well, would I, you know, use that time to go back and make sure that didn't happen? Like, well, no, I learned about myself and
That's
I
true.
grew as a human being.
Use
and
the
I-
multiverse to stay with every girlfriend.
Oh, God, no, not at all. No, that's not the lesson.
No, just see what happens.
Well, because the thing about the multiverse as well.
Save every relationship just to see
But you could live it to
what
the
happens.
end. And
No,
then,
not in your.
Oh,
so-
okay, so
Yeah.
go to the universes where, like, hey, they stuck it through. What happened?
Yeah.
Ooh, or they stuck it through. What happened? Oh,
Oh no,
Yeah.
that looks good.
I
I'm
guess
living
they-
a great life.
I guess they fix those problems.
If you don't have the 24 hours, though, right?
Go through every go 24 hours. Go through every multiverse. Just go to every multiverse you can think of where you're like stayed with.
Yeah.
You know.
Stay with people that you didn't break up. Just pair yourself. Pretty much turn it into fanfic. Just see what happens.
see what happened.
In this universe, I was married to the president.
Yeah,
What was that
yeah.
like?
Was
In
that
this,
cool?
Yeah, in this universe, me and Jack hook up. What
Yeah.
happened
Well,
there?
How did we do? Oh, no.
Because
I
you're
found the worst us. Jack, I found the worst us.
so yeah. As long as you're not Scott Bakulaing, because
Yeah.
then that's
Yeah,
fucked
yeah,
up.
yeah.
You don't want to go.
You don't want
into-
to feel it. But also, if say you don't have the 24-hour limit, right? So you there will be a universe where you can revert your age if you want to,
Yeah.
right? So you could go to a universe and live it out, see what it would be like to go through it, hit 80 in the relationship, get in the machine, do it again.
Yeah.
You could live every
I said
possible life you could have
yeah,
lived.
like you could be like, I want to go to a universe where some like a version of me has written like all like the tomes.
Yeah, yeah.
Of all the other universes of me, and I'm like, or like dot points, or like the Wikipedia article, like
Yeah,
you know, or
get a
like
guide.
Wikipedia list to be like, oh yeah, what happened, you know, and you
Learn about the possible.
learn about life.
Your desire to know things like this will destroy you.
Yes.
I can't imagine. Like, I travel to a universe where, like, I'm with old me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not hanging. I'm going. I don't want to know.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Because even in a different, because it's a multiverse, so it's not my universe.
Well, we
Yeah.
know that, but we were saying.
But
we'd
no, but
find
that's what I
one
mean.
with
Like,
the-
as in, like,
where it's very similar.
yeah, but like,
That's what would eat at you.
Yeah.
Would you go back to young you? I don't know, just see what happens.
no, it's the same shit.
Then you give
It's
them
exactly
young
the
you
same thing.
yeah.
That's
the advice.
Yeah.
You don't want
Existential
advice from
crisis.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I think we're not using the element of the multiverse where there can be anything. We're focusing on ourselves.
Oh,
It's-
100%.
It's selfish.
Well, I was trying to just get money and then go back
yeah,
to my
go to
regular.
the world where
and then
We're all
porno-realm.
bears.
What is
Oh,
the game
awesome.
there?
You're
I
maul-
get to see ourselves as bears.
and they get mauled by bears.
Yeah, let's go to the multiverse, the universe where I don't know, like bears became sentient,
Yeah, the Bear Man world, dude.
sapient.
Bear Realm.
They're already sentient.
Bear Realm's alright.
Yeah, go to Bear Realm.
I mean, I know I'll be seeing you in porno-realm.
yes, brother, I am there. I'm
we're
in
all
Porno
in.
Realm, I'm
Well,
in Hog
yeah.
Realm, Pussyville. I'm all over the show.
Oh, man,
dude.
pussy.
Porn realm, yes, that takes up the first 6 hours of all of us.
Yes, and
That
it's
is
awesome.
yes, we understand that. after whole realm, and
Whole
whole realm,
Good stuff.
and various realm.
Yeah.
Then we move on. After
think-
we've come,
I think-
a man can come.
Absolutely.
I think I'm going to
Bliss.
find the upper limits of that, and then I'm going to go to a universe where I'm married to the president.
Why
Okay.
don't you be the
So
president?
First Lady Dusha?
Yeah, I want to be first lady. I'm going to be married to Hillary Clinton, and she won the 2016 election. Just see what's going on.
That's awesome. You're
People
like
say I'm with her, and I say, actually, I am with her.
I would be scared because you're.
Bill might be coming for me. Are they still married? I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
They
that's
shouldn't be.
Like maybe it's
One of those fake
sham
marriages, yeah.
being assassinated by Bill Clinton would not be my main fear. What would be my fear is that, like, you
He
are.
could do it. He's killed before.
You're an imposter in this timeline.
Yeah.
So you sneak in and are watching from the bush.
Oh,
That guy looks like the First Lady Dusha.
You are not killed by Clinton, but you might be killed by the security detail.
Oh
or
yeah, I
whatever,
guess
yeah.
like the me of that universe might be killed by Bill.
That's
he
true.
might be scared. He's like, I caught Bill Clinton's lunch. Where I'm like, I get shot by the the what are they
security
called?
detail or whatever.
FBI.
Yeah.
Impersonating the First Lady Dusha.
Good luck.
Brap doing the hair.
And then when they do the DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that first lady.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're like, oh no.
Then
But then the first lady's still around.
And then they're like, oh my God, you found a version of me. What are the Russians doing? And that Cold War goes
Nuclear
on.
war. Unexpected. But not for us. The moment you started dating Clinton, me and
We
Zammit
knew.
looked at each other, we were like, nuclear war.
Yeah.
I give it 2 years.
He's
Yeah,
gonna get out of there.
This is going to be a terrible nuclear winter in 2 years. I know it. And then as
be
we
married-
watch the horizon, we're like, called it.
Yeah, knew it was coming. Yeah.
2016. Yeah, I reckon because in 2016 I'm in my mid 20s.
Yeah, kind of.
And I reckon that gives Hillary the push to win the election.
Yeah.
If she
Get that young
divorces,
vote.
Boy toy. Yeah.
yeah, she's divorced Bill and married a 20-something Australian guy who hosts a podcast.
Who said some horrible things.
Are you still hosting this podcast?
Yeah.
Do we have to watch what we say way more?
Yeah,
We
there's
have
just
to-
guns pointed at us all the time.
You have to go to the States?
Yeah.
Or you zooming?
I'll zoom in
You
from
zooming
the
in
White
from the
House.
No, thanks, dude.
Are you
From the
allowed to
Oval-
sit at that desk?
You guys just should we have upped our like security, like internet security?
I'm using a VPN. Oh, wait, it was off.
We're not. And let me tell you, my password, nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even have one.
Yeah, just hit enter and you're in. It's quicker.
Yeah.
I
You know
think-
how much time I save?
I think I just try and do like the one situation.
Yeah, I was going to
Kill
ask
yourself,
if we
see if
ate
it makes
ourselves.
See if it
Awesome.
makes me
Yeah.
more powerful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily going to eat
Yeah.
myself.
I might have misremembered the one.
I might try some of me, but because whatever, I'm there anyway. But like,
You can try some of you now.
You could just go to a realm where cannibalism's legal.
yeah, but I can't eat myself there. Oh well, yes, I could. No, yeah,
You can eat yourself
absolutely, I
now,
could.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm stopping you. Taking a bite.
Because I think it would take me a bit to figure out whether or not the one was real.
Yeah.
Because like if I kill
Well,
myself, how do I tell I've become more powerful?
Couldn't you just go to a universe where the one is real?
Yeah.
But you're not from that universe, so do you get that universe's powers?
I don't know. Or does that the one Jackson just go, oh, fuck it.
Oh,
This is so easy.
You came to me. Bang, bang. I'm strong now.
But
oh, no,
does-
the Jackson I just killed didn't give me much strength because he was a weak, pathetic Jackson.
But if so,
this
with
Jackson's
the one,
fresh from the porno realm, I can tell.
Yeah, he's wasted away. Yeah.
So I guess if you're not native to that universe, the universe
But
where the one is real is nothing because then they only need to like suck off versions of themselves.
Does that make sense? Can you have a universe where the one is real when the one it relies on the multiverse?
Yeah. Or is it only like a subset of that multiverse?
Like a neighborhood where the one is
Yeah,
real.
like this section over here of the multiverse, those that you can one yourself.
Well, if there's an
Over
infinite
here,
amount of
you can't.
multiverses, there's a multiverse where there is no multiverse, and if you go there, do you get stuck?
Uh-oh. I would not go there. That would be
Yeah,
I would stay away from the
But-
multiverse where there was no
Yeah.
multiverse. Because then where did I come from?
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
go?
Where did I go? Where did I come from? Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, that's concerning. If I go to a universe where the one is real,
Yeah.
then if I go to other universes, is the one do I
that
bring it
you?
with me?
Yeah, does it
that
follow
mul-
you?
Did that multiverse juice stay with you?
Yeah.
Well, I could go to pill realm, take a pill that makes the one real for me.
Yes.
Then go kill the me's
Well,
Yeah,
well,
I like-
Yeah.
You guys, you fucked it all. I'm just going through different multiverses to see what it's like when I'm married to different presidents.
Oh, that's an idea. So I was thinking, could you go to instead of going and wanting everybody, could you simply just go to the universe where everything all the time, all at once, or whatever?
Yeah.
If that was real, and then just tap into the multiverse.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then I know karate, I know hot dog fingers, I know being rock.
Yeah, go to the
classic hits.
It would be nice to go to a universe where I am rock. Maybe I get myself pregnant.
Go to Mpreg realm.
Well, I was going to go to a world where there was a me that could get pregnant. But yes, I'll go to Mpreg world. I'll impregnate that Jackson because he'll be into it.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's like, oh, we're waiting for this.
He might be. The only thing is, he might already be pregnant.
He probably would be. But we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll let that come to term. And then
You forget that there's a 24-hour time limit, get stuck in Mpreg realm, and then decide,
no!
actually, this is fine.
This is great.
What would a baby I had with me be?
Terrible.
I don't think DNA would work
No,
like that.
in my...
It'd be like cloning. It'll make you sick.
No, because it'd be depending. Because if it's Mpreg universe, or
Yeah.
if it's a universe where you have an ovum,
Yeah.
so you'd have in your sperm, so it's getting half the genetics from you, but
And half the other genetics from
also
you.
from you.
From
so
me.
you would
It's
make
cloning,
it,
yeah?
You
Yeah.
would not quite, because it's it's you when you don't. You're not having like the identical
Yeah.
It'd be an incest baby.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah, but it's the one acceptable kind of incest.
Well, yeah.
Why is
no.
it acceptable?
I mean, you're from different universes, but you're still using the same DNA.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? No, because that DNA here. No, okay.
Why do you think that fucking yourself and having a baby with yourself is an acceptable form of incest?
Because
Is it not acceptable?
Because they're not genetically. I mean, they're sort of genetically linked.
We're
but
not
they're
related.
Really, they're not related though.
We're just the same guy.
I think
But
that if
no, because on a genetic level, you're different. Right?
Yeah.
Because that one will have like an ovum.
Yes.
So you
Oh,
just
that will we
completely-
will be
They're
different.
completely
Yeah.
different. An Mpreg universe, who knows what's going on there? But presumably there's a lot going on genetically that's very different to
Yeah.
what you currently
eggs
are.
in the anus?
Who knows? Well, he's got a womb.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not eggs in the anus.
So it's probably not. Oh, you could go to, you could just go to, universe where we all lay egg.
Egg realm.
I got an egg realm straight away. I'm scrolling through it like a Rolodex. I see egg realm. I'm like, hit the button, send me to egg realm. I go there, impregnate myself, lay an egg, I crack out of it. I'm like,
All
I
in
could die
24
now.
hours.
I've done everything I ever need to in my life. Then I come back to our realm and I've got a little chicken me under my arm or whatever.
I come back and I've got a bit of blood on me and I say, I was married to JFK.
Dude,
Oh, nice.
you should
Like,
probably
we're,
be there.
We're in a nice pink palace.
And I'm like, I don't even know how this happened because but it's not Scott Bakula rules.
Yeah.
Did you kill the you that was
They
married?
they just disappeared. I
Just keep trying to
I
upgrade.
think they went one level up. My one level up was married to JFK.
That's crazy.
Really? That's like
So
that-
this
that, like,
universe is
and then
marginally worse than if you were married to JFK.
Yeah, and in this universe, Jackie Kennedy's not stoked, so I don't know what that says about my future.
I don't know what's more shocking to learn this is marginally worse than that, or that's marginally better than this. That's a lot. What if you were Scott Bakulaing? Does that change anything?
yeah.
Changes a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we
The risk is I think if I'm Scott Bakulaing, I'm just trying to hit as many universes as quickly as possible.
yeah, okay.
Sample
yeah,
everything.
Yes,
Yeah,
taste test
Because
the world.
I'm doing it. Like I'm Scott Bakulaing. I'm not just me. I'm anybody. I'm experiencing new things.
I thought it would
I'm
be
getting new
into
brains.
I was
New
imagining maybe
sensations,
not
new
that full
feelings.
Scott Back because that's its
Okay.
own kettle of fish.
Okay.
but you can jump into the other yous.
in the multiverse. So,
So you-
like
This is
everything,
not my
everything,
beautiful
all-
house.
Where's my beautiful wife?
This is not my beautiful car. Yeah.
I don't know what universe I would like to experience that way, really. Like
hot dog realm.
hot dog realm,
Constantly
Emperor
coming
realm.
around.
constantly coming realm. Yes,
Empreg realm.
Empreg realm. That would be cool.
Although you've only
Yeah.
got 24 hours.
Oh well, it'd be the
What
Empreg realm where I'm currently giving birth.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, know what that feels like. Ow.
That hurts heaps.
Yeah, epidural realm me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly
I remember saying if I could carry a child, I would, but I don't mean this. I never meant this. I was a
take it
liar.
all back.
Oh, fuck. This is. Oh.
Constantly coming realm might be where I have to say goodbye. It's you two rocket on to other realms. I'm like, this is my stop, boys.
Yeah,
this is my stay.
I'm getting off here.
I
This
caught the
Jackson
train of
is
this.
for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Woo! Yeah.
I'm good
How,
here.
you guys moving on? No?
No?
Yeah, no, we're staying.
Yeah.
This is our stop, boys.
This is where it gets good. And then it would get
This is-
painful.
Oh, we should have kept going.
You can jump away whenever you like, boys.
I-
I'm riding the dragon.
They will go full circle, I reckon.
It's gonna come good again soon. Tears streaming down my
His
eyes.
tears just get taken like 3 of the bottles of Gatorade.
I go to mega orgasm realm
Oh
and
no,
then come back.
It gets
Whoa.
better.
It
gets better.
Let's go.
that's scary. Mega orgasm realm sounds too intense. I
just-
feel like that's how I become energy, like Jackson before. Off into the
Yeah.
ether. Wow.
Transcended.
He's transcended. That's all it took.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the transcended realm.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like to be pure light.
Yeah, that could be nice.
Man.
Go to a realm where I'm worms or whatever.
Yeah.
See if that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Scott Bakulaing one is tricky because you really give up a lot of what
Yeah.
you know it makes you use.
I
sort
think
of.
that if you Scott Bakula for 24 hours, you come back and you are unable to function as a regular human
Oh,
being.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the moment you can access anything. You're like the whole multiverse is
yeah.
a little bit like.
I can do the multiverse for 24 hours and come back and be a normal guy.
You reckon?
You go talk to
10
old
minutes.
you and
Yeah,
you
10 minutes with the multiverse sets up.
Yeah.
No, it's no good.
I think that with the way you've been talking this episode alone was enough to wreck your life. If you find out that the multiverse is real and you have it for 24 hours before you even press a button to go in,
You're like, oh, I fucked it.
my
no,
life
this
is
is-
over.
Maybe I go to the realm where I'm a horse and I ride me around a paddock.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds nice.
does sound
you know, because I think horse me would like get a kick out of it, and I'd have a good time
I,
too.
don't know, I think I prefer to be, if they're that, I'd like to be Scott Bakulaing into horse me.
Oh
He
yeah.
rode like a
Well,
horse.
no, I could then just be like in a paddock. All I know is like, roaming around eating grass.
Yeah. If you Scott Bakulaing into a horse, do you immediately get horse brain?
Horse thoughts.
Yeah. And do you lose your own brain and can never come home?
No, I don't think so.
Well, from quantum realm rules, no. But
Okay.
I guess.
Does he ever go into a horse?
Not all. Yeah, probably not.
Or
a
an
horse.
animal?
I don't
He also famously never gets back to his own body, though, in Scott Bakula realm. Quantum
That's
Leap has
true.
a set the downer ending.
Yeah, that's true. That is a bummer. Yeah, I would just be concerned that I would suddenly be thinking with a horse's brain, and like a horse's brain is smaller than my brain, and then I'm just like a
It's
horse.
funny that horses have giant heads and small brains.
Yeah, that is funny.
That is funny.
They got a weird head.
Yeah. How'd it get so long?
I don't know. What's that
If it's your
for?
consciousness being projected. Then,
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
'Cause
be
it's like
it'd have to wrap around that brain.
Yeah. So
And
like,
then you have in horse
But it's a
thoughts.
projection, though. So
Yeah, but it's like say
you're putting your
I'm
thoughts
not-
yeah,
in.
but you're projecting like say a square onto something that's round.
yeah, it's got to wrap
wrapping
around.
around it, right?
It's not like I'm possessing the horse, which is also awesome.
Scott,
maybe we are.
Scott Bakula goes into like children, though.
That's true.
Oh, that's a good point. That's
And
a good
like
point.
a child's brain is smaller than a
Maybe like
fully
less
grown.
wrinkles.
yeah. Okay. Maybe I could
You
be a
gotta,
horse.
Gotta scrunch that brain up.
Yeah,
Get some more
that's all
wrinkles on it.
I'm
But
go-
when if we leave say like horse,
Yeah.
does the horse now have man thoughts?
It remembers some man thought, and it fucks the horse up. Sometimes the horse's owner catches it staring off into the middle distance, and it's like, there's something deeply wrong with my horse.
The horse is thinking, "What is movie? I feel I've seen one, but
Life is better than roaming in grass.
But
Maybe.
I think,
But grass good.
I yearn to go on the computer, and I do not know why."
you're on your computer in the house, and the horse's head just comes in through a window, looks at the computer.
Yeah.
Can I help you? The horse just stares for a bit, and then turns around and leaves.
Horse is thinking, I wish Skyrim.
What that mean?
What mean Skyrim?
You let your horse leave. There's something deeply, deeply wrong with my horse.
I don't know.
Starts like chewing the grass, but just spells Skyrim.
I need to shoot my horse.
I might have to kill my horse. I remember drive car. Which one car?
So much me power.
You find your horse trying to get into the car one
Yeah.
day. What are you doing? The horse just gives you the most lost and confused look. Oh no! I wonder if this has something to do with that time my horse was oddly sentient.
I can open a door.
Anyway, for the farmer, that is a very confusing period of time.
Yeah.
My horse became too much like a person.
Yeah.
And then that left, and it left my horse in a strange state.
So I guess the best use of a multiverse is to
up a horse.
wreck a horse's life.
Yeah, I think here's the best use of all. You get to experience horse life, and then you get to ruin
Getting
that horse's life.
into a horse and being like, Skyrim, 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 Skyrim! And then disappearing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think we did it. I think
Yeah, I
that
think
a
we
movie
nailed it.
needs to be brave enough to answer that, or to show that, I guess, in the future.
I agree.
Because it is the best use of a multiverse. And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
And I've also been Joel.
Go into a horse, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
the best thing for the outside of a man is the inside of a horse's brain.
That's true.
That's what
Our
Reagan
president
said.
said
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And
And,
he went-
he'll be your husband.
Yeah, and I'll let you know. I reckon he'll be one of the bad ones.
Yeah.
That's bold. But you should trust that president because he was in a movie with a chimp.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
true.
could be in a universe where you were that chimp.
Oh my
And
god!
then you could be in a universe where you were that chimp and the president's wife.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's President Wife Chimp.
President Reagan and Bozo?
Yeah. Bedtime for Bozo.
Yeah. Wake up.
President time for both.